All right. Elephant in the room. Elephant in the room. I just kind of let the stream play its intro music while I went to go take some medicine. Just took some Dayquil. Just took everything. So I did call myself out of work yesterday because I was so sick. Took my time. Was trying to get better. How am I feeling today? Completely okay. Still off, I would say. But like I'm alive, which is worth something. And honestly, I've just had like a hankering for the Bazaar. Like it was so bad that I wanted to play the Bazaar that I was about to just play it after work off stream today. And I told myself if I'm gonna play it off stream anyways, I might as well click go live. And if you guys want to watch, you can. I'm putting it out there. It might not be as high energy as usual, just because I am still recovering a little bit. I just took Dayquil, so whenever that kicks in, I'll be doing good. Should have taken NyQuil mixed out, just taken out the codeine strand and that one up, you know what I mean? That would have been a little bit better. But yeah, so here we are. I was actually gonna do this with face cam, but as I just said, since I feel very sick right now, I think I look like death. So I didn't really want to turn on face cam today. So we got the rat back. But yes, hello. I feel like Bazaar is such a perfect game to put face cam on, just because it gives you something, like it's another key to jingle in front of you. Is the Mackler today. So it costs $1,800 for me to get Mac. Look away, kids. $10 to get Mac. What do I think about that? I think let's start with a ranked game as... We'll do a ranked game as Pig, a ranked game as Vanessa, and then we'll see how I'm feeling if I want to spend $10 to get Mac. The answer is most likely yes, but we're going to start off pre-game doing one and then one. I have no clue about anything in this game. I've never even heard of it. Like the Bazaar, but like actually I've been so out of the loop. I haven't been watching anybody play new Vanessa items and Pig items. Wait, you're so right. Oh, fuck. Did I turn those on for Vanessa? Exit to main menu. If we don't have the Vanessa items for this one, whoops. Okay, you can't touch expansions while you're in game. You can't turn them off. Oh, good. I wanted to make sure we were playing with them because I don't know, they look fun. And I don't care if they aren't good because I'm here for a good time. I need to figure out what's wrong with my game though. Like I had to reinstall the Bazaar again to launch it. And it seems like every time they have a major update, I need to go to the site, grab their launcher and reinstall the game. Which specifically the tempo launcher breaks, not my installation of the game. My installation of the game is still fine, but I have to uninstall the launcher, reinstall the launcher. My game files are still on my computer, so all I have to do is click search for updates and then it works, but I can get, that can't be the way it's supposed to work. You can now get the packs for free in the pass. Okay, we're gonna start with an enchanted item. I know it's the highest variance for Vanessa and probably not what you're looking for, but I don't know, I feel like it. Now these two suck. Turbo Nade could be doing something. 6 seconds of haste is nothing to sneeze at. Okay, what are we looking for with it? I'm not gonna go jungle ruins. Let's get ourselves a non-weapon. 6 seconds of haste on a lighter perhaps, and then put a life preserver into our backpack so we've got a way to win against the players later. I think that's where we go. Also, every burn and poison skill got nerfed, so unironically it's the enchanted item. Okay, good for us. We'll go pyro because we're going full lighter tech anyways right now. I would love to get +1 burn. I would love to get a cinders or even another lighter, because I mean if one lighter is good, you're not gonna believe how awesome it can hit itself. I didn't consider that it could hit itself. If we can get the powder flask refilling this though, getting every 5 seconds a haste 1 item for 6 seconds, I'm still not against that. Now, this is the equivalent of watching the retirement home beatdown while 2 grandmas try to kill each other with their walkers and pray the other one falls over or has cardiac arrest first. It was not the most engaging fight of all time, but honestly, humble beginnings. Do you not get loot anymore? I don't want to click continue because I don't want to move on yet. Is it like you get to choose? Press continue? Okay, sorry. I was just very worried that if I clicked continue, I was just going to walk away and that would be that. Okay, we're gonna upgrade a bronze item. It's an extra screen. Okay, cool, just to speed up the gameplay loop. The question is, do we upgrade cinders and put it on lighter? Or do we just upgrade lighter and sell cinders? Because I don't remember how much cinder, if this goes to like +3 burn, then it's more worth it to do it here. But if it only gives the +1, it's probably better just to upgrade. No, it'd still be better to do this one. 1 extra burn or 50 extra damage. Does the nade really get an extra 50? Does it become 100 damage? Wait, why does it have 25% crit chance? Since when? Yes? Okay, well then in that case, we gotta do this. Okay, yeah, 100 damage is too good. Yeah, no, that's pretty solid, I would say. Gain 20 max health per level, plus 20 max HP. You can't fault them for their math. They are, oh, now we've got to build. When you use an adjacent aquatic item, this gains haste for 1 second. None of these are aquatic, but I think that this is still the best way you can run it. Honestly, though, this might be the best way you run it. Excited to see the new Vanessa items if they appear. That's true. That's not up to me. That's more up to the game. I'm on my hands and knees, which is my default state of being, hoping they show up. You got the toxic narwhal. I mean, they're a different beast than me. They also actually have regen. Scary. Very scary. Powder flask is going off way more. Don't love that for me, especially because now we have a 25% chance to crit, which is really nice. And then we're also healing once. We get our like extra life a single time. So I don't think it's possible for them to win, considering we have life preserver.
Bring her about. I've got another.
Thanks for critting exactly when it mattered. That was really kind of you, Grenade. Classic salted slices, complaining about losses and complaining about wins. Can anything appease this guy? Yes, your mother did last night. Am I right or am I right, gamers? I'm not gonna say my humor is gonna be highbrow today. I would never claim that. Also, fiery rebirth and every source of revive no longer cleanses, burn, or poison. Yeah, I still think life preserver is good enough for the early days, but that is good to know. Gain 4 gold. We're kind of gold broke, and now we're leveling up, so we got some stuff going on. Bronze skills, see what we're working with here. Leftmost weapon deals more, or leftmost burn has more? Call me insane, but I think that it's easier to slot the idea of a weapon existing in our build than it is to pigeonhole just using burn. Now, aquatic items, I've heard, oh, freeze 1 item. When you freeze, adjacent poison items gain +1 poison for the fight. Haste adjacent items. When you burn, charge this. Okay, sorry, these are just new to me, so I'm trying to think them through. I could see us using Zorsid plus lighter. And even Yeti crab plus jellyfish. I'm going to take both of them as options for the future. And then your aquatic items gaining crit chance for the fight. I'm down to hold on to Chum for now. Now he's playing with new items. Now you're thinking with portals. Yeah, I don't think Piranha is really what we're looking for here. I might just keep it around for right now. Because if we did something like this, then we'd be guaranteed those two work together. And then we've got this one going off, which is another somewhat synergy. But we want you between 2 aquatic items. So actually, I think I want to run it like this. Just so this one maximizes its haste. This one can go off more. Covetous Cloak is not really what we're looking for right now. Or whatever the cloak's actually called. Do I want Piranha on the team? 6-second cooldown just feels too brutal for a potential of... I mean, it does have double crit. We could also do something with our aquatic items there, giving them crit chance. I don't really think I care too much. I know it sounds like I'm about to break down into tears. I promise that it's just my throat's a little bit fucked. And if you'd like to fuck it more, well, I mean, by all means. I told you the humor's not going to be the highest of brows today. Rogue Scrapper. I don't even know what Rogue Scrapper has. I don't feel like we're that strong though, because we don't really have any survivability. He's about to cry. This run's so good. This shit so majestic. Got me in tears. I kind of want the extra plus. This is one unironic complaint I have about the Bazaar that I would love for them to change. What does Rogue Scrapper have? Scrap? Well, I mean, like, yeah, I don't remember 100% of his items, though, to see if we'd be able to beat him. Show me what items they have and skills, because everybody else just looks it up on a wiki. We'll just go for the Thief. I'm pretty sure we can beat the Thief, and it's more gold than we get from the other one, and then we also have the chance to get the safe and stuff like that. Sharpening Stone, you'd probably win. Yeah, but also this, like, gives us a good chance to check some stuff out. So how are we feeling right now? Pretty decent. The build isn't synergistic, it just kind of exists right now. Everything is bouncing off of each other, much like Reed Richards. I would like for him to bounce upon me, you know? Sharpening Stone, leftmost, plus 10 damage. Well, Nade is still our carry, so as long as it's our carry, I'm down to sell this one. Get a small aquatic item or curio. I do fuck with curio, way more so when in my inventory we have a cove, because that was just free money. Bought for 5, sold for 5, but we actually gained value. Leftmost gaining some damage. I would not mind this one gaining damage, but I think I'm going to keep going in on this because it's just nice to have the crit chance, so its damage feels higher. At the start, freeze, and then whenever you freeze, adjacent poisons gain poison. We could technically slot this in. I'm going to keep it in my backpack for now and move on because we don't really have much money to play with here. Now, what are we looking at? We have friends, so we go here to gain XP. Now, it doesn't boost us to the next level, but we're guaranteed to hit next level at start. I guess it doesn't really matter. It might have been better just to do anything else. We are out here to deep throat a king. I do agree with that. I've been told this item's very good now. Your weapons gain plus 10 damage for the fight. I can see how that would be pretty good. You gotta look out though, because I throw grenades that do a lot of fucking damage. How are you doing today, Salt? I'm doing okay. I'm recovering from a bit of a sickness. I would not say I'm over it currently, but I also felt like streaming. Well, I guess more accurately, I felt like playing the Bazaar. And then I was like, wait a minute, I can play that game on stream. Holy shit. Holy shit, 2 cakes. He's sick every week. I might have the weakest immune system of all time. I don't know if I'm built for this world. I mean, this one could arguably be transform your items into something new. Okay. Transform your leftmost small into another item of the same size and tier. Transform your leftmost medium or your left. Let's get a random medium item. Star chart? Don't really care for it, but I guess I'll put it here. Why'd we do that? I don't know. It seemed kind of cool. I've never seen that mechanic before, and of course I have to interface with the new mechanic they put before me. Our health actually was a little bit on the low side, so I was happy to take this. Plus, it's free cove scaling, so that's just money in the bank as far as I'm concerned. Scout Trooper. Have no fear in your heart, and you shall win. Especially when we have a 35% crit chance on something like this. Trust me on this. I've looked into the code. We crit twice in a row and win. First crit has happened, and here comes the other one. You don't stand a chance. Yep. I told you I looked into the code. It's not very fair. Look, they sent me a version of the client where I'm able to look through everything. By the way, if we didn't get those 2 crits exactly there, we would have been in a lot of trouble. Boy, oh boy, that would have been bad. Oh, Eagle Talisman has new art to it. Sure. Small pistol that just shoots often. Not really fitting with what we're going for, so I don't really think we care too much. Honestly, I just don't think that you can stop me right now. Full-size board, upgrade a bronze tier item, teach bronze tier skills. We got a couple bronze tier items I wouldn't mind upgrading. Let's check what Yeti Crab does on update, or on upgrade. Does it give more poison to adjacent poison items? It does, plus 2 poison instead. Now, it does require more freezing, but if we can get better freeze going, maybe we have something there. Buys bronze tier items at plus 1 gold. That's my entire build, you fuck. With that said, take this and take this. I should have kept the icicle. Yeah, I'd agree with that, honestly. I'll retruth that. Roll me again. Roll me once. Shame on me. Your weapons gain plus 10 damage for the fight. And you're just, when you burn, charge this.
Those carts are huge for a reason.
So, what if I did this? I think that could work. I mean, this side of the board's doing nothing, right? Like, they're just here along for the ride. They've been grandfathered into being part of the run. And I just feel bad kicking them out because at this point, they have squatters' rights. So it just seems like I'm the asshole if I kick them out.
100 years when you are dust.
Oh, whoa. Sorry, the map just looks so different. 30, oh, I don't even know what any of this does. If we lose, fair. Because I'm not reading. That's just not me. Holy. Mac doesn't have much HP, huh? But he does deal a lot of damage. Oh, no crit. If we crit instead of him critting, we would have been fine. Which one of his crit? Oh. Whoa. This loses 0% crit chance for the fight. This kind of seems... I mean, I guess it's enchanted. It's deadly. So I guess normally it does lose crit chance, but it just happened that it didn't for us. Okay. I guess that adds up. It was probably his enchanted starting item. I doubt it's even one of his best ones. Did I read through many of the other items? No. We'll read them as they come. Come as you are, not as you could be. Now, I should have gone to Sylvia there. That's true, but I do really like XP maxing, and I feel like you have to go to the mountain pass when you get the opportunity. Small items, that's most of our build. When you slow, this gains plus 10 damage and plus 1 burn for the fight. Okay. When you burn, charge this 1 second. If his large didn't stop you from doing stuff for a full second. Oh, okay. So these two, I think, could get replaced.
Wanna buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
I'm going to take the revolver too. Why? We're just kind of seeing what happens right now. Plus 20% crit chance. When you use another ammo item, reload this 1 ammo. I could see this build right here kind of working for us. This is the one that I'm not sure about because it would just be a 7-second flat cooldown that's not really doing much. But in regards, it would also be like this one doesn't do much. So between all of the items I have right now, this is probably my best choice to be out. And then we've got really nice crit chance from the amulet. Amulet's a really good pickup, I think. And then we've got good ways to keep reloading. We do have the Hellbilly, but my mother says that I have to say HE double hockey sticks instead, at least until I'm older. So I don't know if I want to go for him. Also, I don't know what he has. But we can probably beat him. With that said, even just getting 2 XP levels us up. So let's just go Blood Reef Raider because that's actually stuff we're using in our build. Yeah, see? Verbatim this one. You're noticing. Hashtag noticing. Invulnerability. You take no damage for 1 second. That's not what that used to be. That's a shield potion, man. Oh, 1 second where he was immune happened exactly as my grenade went off. That didn't feel great. Very well timed for him, though. I don't really know how you play around that. I guess you can speed tune. Oh, shit.
Blades to the wind.
That's not bad. Getting a free gold like that, I don't mind that at all. Leftmost weapon has plus 30 damage. Why not? Now this bad boy's shooting quite often and for a decent amount of damage too. Yeah, I don't know if the Yeti crab friend build's gonna work out. We'll see, we'll see. Right now I don't have much. When you use an aquatic item, this gains 10 heal for the fight. I'm not really using aquatic items. This one would just get charged by burning. I'd rather have like a scaling option. Illusory. Ooh, hold on. When you slow, this gains damage and burn. Okay. I know what you're thinking. You can't keep swapping like this. But what if you did that? Because now this will triple cast right before he goes off, giving him... Oh, but he has ammo. Yeah, but realistically, his ammo doesn't matter, right? Because what are the odds the fight goes 18 seconds almost ever against a real person? I think it's very low odds. And then maybe Shark Claws could get axed if we need to make space. I don't know, I'm just kind of like playing. I'm just kind of picking up items, clicking them as they appear in front of me, and praying that by some miracle near the end, it all comes together for us. Which one do I like more right now? I think I'm fucking with what I currently have. I think so. There's an argument to be made to take this out just so we can have more of like this kind of spam going on. I know it is minusing some crit chance, but like that does look pretty solid in terms of just full on damage, full balls to the wall.
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
I think it's worthwhile. We'll see together if it actually is. Ooh, they also have a different one. Can I click on this guy? I sure can. Very similar build. You and I were not so different, except you got to poison me for 3 at the start, and also you have far, far, far more HP than I do. Now with that, come on, man, no crits. Unlucky on our crits. Nade went off twice, didn't crit either time, 45% chance. That's just unlucky. And they just had way more HP than we did. I don't know how they got so much more. Like if it was 100 more, I mean, it is what it is, but that was so much. Haste, slow, and cooldown. We've got the kind of economy that can facilitate us going here, especially if that's going to pop up. Now, this would be completely useless, and so would Captain's Wheel, for us right now, at least. What else are we looking at? If you have another item with burn, poison, slow... Okay. Fuck. Because, like, then there's a world. I think you understand the world I'm looking at, right? Now, lighter would probably go back in that world just so you can haste adjacent items with this guy. Oh, he's hasting. Yeah, I think those are the targets I'd want him to haste. Jellyfish, I don't know if I'd care about, but, like, if we took Weather Glass, we'd have this for freeze. We'd have you for slow, you for burn. What's the other one I'm missing? Poison. We'd have poison through jellyfish. So maybe I would care about jellyfish. Well, chum's definitely out. I'm not chumming my shit. Okay. I have to think. As scary as that is. What if instead we did this? And then we put it next to Yeti Crab. And then we put the jellyfish all the way over here. Because it's just adjacent poison items gain poison. Now with that, I want you getting hasted. And I want you gone if I'm doing this. Because I'd want this back out so this can go off way more. I feel like I have mad scientist a build that does nothing. Like I've been in the lab working for years and I come out and I go, I've done it. I've made a McDonald's French fry. Meanwhile, there's a McDonald's down the street. Like, I don't need to do all this engineering. I could just do the shit that's working. But I kind of want to try with the new stuff. So I think we drop Shark Claws here. Well, we don't have to drop anything yet, but we will need to at the fight. And we'll see which one we're dropping. Because we could transmute something. Do I have anything I'd want to transmute? I do. Hear me out on this idea. We take this gold random whatever and transmute it into something else. Jeté. Now that does work with slow. Who cares about slowing? When you slow. Okay. So Jeté could go in. It would go off half as much as lighter, and whenever we're burning, this gets charged. Because we need powder flask in, otherwise I'm not using turbo nade, but I want turbo nade because 6 seconds of haste is really good. Or do I want turbo nade? Because like there's another world where you just do this, right? Now I don't know if that's the world I live in, but I think these two can be gone and we can go do a fight and see how this feels. I'm not saying it's going to feel good, by the way. I'm just saying like this might work. We're more burn than anything else. But I still think I don't mind because this gets sped up, which will then haste both of the others adjacent to it. Then mantis shrimp goes off. What are my thoughts on it right now? It's a bit slower than what we had before without any of the survivability. So it does make me wonder what I'm doing here. But then maybe if we get like holster and haste all of our small items on the start, we'd feel really good. Your shield items have +1 shield when you sell something, this bonus increases. That's not happening. Okay, that's good. That's very good. So what are we gonna drop for it? We'll just take it for now. We don't need to drop anything as far as I'm concerned, if my numbers are correct, which they ever so often are. Zookeeper we can definitely beat. It's just a question of what do I do? I think Jeté I'm not fucking with almost at all. So I think Jeté is out, and I think that the nade plus powder flask is back. Because it's nice to still have some front-loaded damage while everything else slowly scales. I don't know, I think I'm doing like... I don't know if anybody's ever gone to a Magic the Gathering pre-release. If you have, first of all, what's it like to not know what a woman feels like? But second of all, you ever try to build combos at a pre-release, whereas the guy next to you just has beat sticks that you can't get over? I kind of feel like I'm trying to build a combo when I should just be playing to the strength of, I'm gonna fucking beat you. We'll see if that continues to be the case. I'm gonna just drop the cove here because I would actually rather have port. Never mind, I'm not gonna be able to close my chest. Hey, what can I say? Welcome to the OnlyFans. My chest will be out. You gonna let me close it now? Thank you. Move this over to sell because your leftmost burn gains plus burn. And then that goes really hard. Selling weapons. We don't have many weapons I care about, but I'm still down to check. None of you, I don't think. Shark Ray might. When you haste, this gains 20 damage. We don't really have the most haste, though. Which I think is our #1 issue right now. I don't know. There's a lot of issues I can diagnose. I mean, hopefully... Duong Leon over here has a pretty similar build to us, seeing as they're also a bronze Vanessa player. They have way less HP, but they might have... Ooh. I don't know what this one does. When you slow charge this 2 seconds. Oh, that could work in our build, too. And then they've got this guy. I know him. Of course I know him. He's mine. They're kind of out-poisoning and out-burning, I think. Really significantly, might I add. But then again...
My crew says at the bar.
A tie is a win. Therefore... I don't care. That's a victory in my books. I might be battered, beaten, and broken, but we won. Which is all that matters in the annals of history. The annals, even. We do have 40 gold, so you might be begging, crying, coming, saying, please, whatever you do, just go to a singular, one time go to a shop. I'm not going to do that. Lighter might not be doing much for us. I know that's painful to hear, but I really don't think that it's changing too much. Nade is still doing God's work, which is tragic more than anything. Oh, we do have something else to sell also.
We barely got our flags up.
Slow one item. Your other slow items have +1 second of slow. Now I slow an item for 3 seconds, and then this one would also slow, and then whenever you slow, something happens. Mantis shrimp gets stronger. Okay, well, honestly, mantis shrimp isn't really what we care the most about. Upgrade a silver or lower tier item. It has to go to weather glass, I imagine.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
I can't see a world where I don't want that one, and then I can just drop both of the others, I think. Now, these two could, in theory, get replaced by other haste enablers. For the time being, I'm going to take a little regen just because the other ones I don't care too much about. Lich, not even in my wildest dreams do we beat that one. I'm just going to go Foreman. Maybe I should have gone Zookeeper so we could actually scale stuff, but I wanted the more money. Well, money's not a problem we have right now. Okay, I should have gone Zookeeper then. I can see that being correct, but remember, I am sick, so if you make fun of me, wow, good job making fun of the sick person. Wow, I bet you feel like a really big man right now. We're going decently fast now. What else could we use? Probably some more freeze enablers, honestly. You want to know what would really hit the spot? An icy lighter, not Chris Army Knife. Honestly, Chris Army Knife has never hit the spot for anybody, and he's already out of there. That's crazy to me. We're just going to get an extract here, and I know that the other shop was appetizing, but +2 poison X5. There's +10 poison on this. That just feels a little bit too good for me to pass up. Now, this is probably not what you're looking for. Because this would build slow synergy. And then you could have it replace these 3, probably. And then this would be gaining way more damage and burn. But then it would... I don't know. I don't think I like it. I think if it was tripwire, I'm way more eager to say there's a good replacement there. Okay, unironically, I do have a question. What is this guy doing in the game still? Like... He just doesn't do anything, right? Okay. Poison, burn, or gold. You have to go gold, even though the other 2 seem more synergistic. First time you haste, freeze an item. If you have exactly 1 weapon. I do not have exactly 1 weapon. Because you're also a weapon. So I have too many weapons for me to care about that one. I'm going to go for the free freeze. Because then it will scale more poison, and we should be more ahead with that. We'll see. Space Horse is a Mac player in bronze, and from what I saw of Mac before, he looks like a bit of a glass cannon. Yeah, he's around half our HP. But I don't know what the fuck these are doing. So if I die here, fair enough. I honestly thought the fight was over. It slowed down for half a second. I genuinely thought he just killed me. And I was about to be like, hey, fair enough. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Double this item's damage for the fight. Ooh, I see what he's going for. And he got an icy enchant. Damn. Well, honestly, that makes me feel decently positioned going forward. Maybe I'm insane for that, but I don't know. When I see somebody who has icy and they fumble, it makes me think I'm a god, not that they're playing poorly. Because I believe in my fellow man. Shield equal to this item's ammo. I'm just sorry to let you go like that, but have to. Obsidian butterfly sword's not really helpful. Can I get a merchant who helps me in any way, shape, or form? Okay. Fair enough. That's on me. Good shit, man. Chocolate bar eating contest. I just can't. I need to go check places. So, there's a world where you run this. And then just keep the slow going, keep mantis shrimp scaling. Is it the world I live in? Probably not, but shit, we'll try. Because it is a lot of damage going away when I don't have my nade there, but I don't know, we'll try it. Let's go back in. Shock Trooper? I don't think he's that strong. Okay, he might be stronger than me. I don't know, we'll see. He's got some damage to him. Plasma rifle, whatever. Incendiary rounds, I also don't think I care about those. Getting more slows going on. Slow 2 items. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it just scales the other stuff way more. Eesh. That's a little bit worrying. We're fine. We're fine. If Mantis Shrimp goes... Oh, he's dead. Because, oh, dude, I feel like the Yeti Crab's scaling pretty well. And honestly, if we can just find more freeze, I don't think we have anything to worry about. Oh, I almost clicked to get out of here because I had to click the continue button, which made me think it was a player combat. And is that a skill issue? Yes. Charge 1 item 1 second, burn both players 4. That's every 4 seconds. Is there anything that cares about when you burn? Yeah, when you burn. I don't think that I care then, right? We'll hold on to it for right now, but I really don't think that I do. Get 3 spare change, sells ammo items. We do have an ammo item we're using. Is it a long shot? It definitely is. But it's a long shot I'm willing to take. Haste 1 item for 1 second. For each adjacent aquatic item, reduce this item's cooldown by 1 second. This has plus multicast equal to its ammo. That seems really good. Am I insane for that? Like, that seems absurdly good. I'm down to drop both of these. Like, we pull something here. We wanted to haste 1 item for 1 second for each adjacent aquatic item. Oh, I see the issue here. Well, if I pull lighter and put it right there, it's already down to... What? You're aquatic. You're aquatic. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's already down to a 6-second cooldown with X3 multicast. So 3 seconds of haste every 6 seconds. Across multiple items. Do I like that more? It's slower to start, which is definitely far from our issue, but I want to hold on to it because I'm a hoarder. I'm going to be on the TLC's hoarder show soon. Silver ammo tier item, why not? Okay, well, I guess asked and answered. That's why not. Thank you so much for showing me the error of my ways. Let's go over here and check out what we're working with. An uneventful day. Not what I was hoping for. I think that I'm not going to enough shops, but I'm just kind of riding the wave right now,
Squabble with nobodies.
which is my favorite thing to do at sporting events anyways. It lets me feel like a little bit of a sheep for a bit, where I just gotta do the wave. The Rat King himself, I know, in his full sick form, he's here. Out and in full force. All right, really good scaling on our Mantis Shrimp. I just think that they outload us in terms of their front-loaded damage. Just kidding, obviously we own you, and it's not even remotely close, so don't even go spreading that on social media, other Vanessa. I just hate to see that kind of misinformation out there. Pretty good thus far. I mean, it's just kind of weather vane carry. Do you have a problem with that? No, not even a little bit. Upgrade a bronze tier item. Any bronzes I care about. Definitely not slingshot, man. I'll tell you that right now. I do not care about that in the slightest. Now, what are we looking for here? This is plus damage on this one. Thank you for the shout out. True, I should have said that aloud. When you sell this, your leftmost heal? Yeah, man, that's awesome. Assuming I had a heal item. This is where I'd put my heal if I had one. What are we gonna do? We're gonna scale Zorcid? Just because it makes the most sense. It should be shooting the most from everything we have. Sell both of these. Honestly, we're gonna get that one too. This is your leftmost yet again. Because Mantis Shrimp can scale itself, right? Zorcid needs all the help it can get. Zorcid's probably one you care about leveling up. Yeah, that's pretty true. Yep. I'd consider that true. Don't do weird shit like that. It's all we know how to do around here. Excuse me. Thank you. I was like, where is my bar of gold? I mean, it just feels wrong to get rid of the turbo grenade, but what is it actually doing for us? The answer, unsurprisingly, is nothing. My weapons gain damage. I think that's worthwhile to just buy, sell. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. I mean, as happy as a man can be, as happy as a clam, dare I say. Get a small burn item, don't care. Get gumballs. Mostly useless, but I'm gonna go here anyways because we got money burning a hole in our pocket, and the alternative was ammo weapons. And like, yeah, sure, you are running Mantis Shrimp, that's true. But realistically, I'm gonna like just keep it a buck fizzy with you. We're not getting a Mantis Shrimp, okay? We've gone there before, we've seen what happens. Now, if I ever get a shield item, or even a shield enchant, we'll be going crazy. If I could get a shield enchant on Weather Glass, I might feel very safe and secure. Sell that for plus 10 max HP. And what are we looking for? Do you think we can take Bouncertron? I don't know. I've never been humbled before on live television. Why not? Okay, a little bit more HP than me, but I feel like my build is good. I feel like this squad is good. Because then we do this. Boom. We get more poison scaled on him. That's already up to 80 on the burn, basically. And then you do this, and all of a sudden, I mean, it's just not even remotely. Ooh, but he does get a good crit. But even with a lucky crit on his biggest enemy, or on his biggest item, we still win while being a little bit under leveled for it. I think that's a good sign.
Rally, men! Blades to the wind!
Heal enchant or random enchant? Give me a random enchant on my weather vane and we can see what we're working with here. Crit? Plus 50% crit chance. Crit's not bad. I just started the Cobblemon server. I'm so lost and confused. Joe, help them. Now, here's what I'm curious about. This is for science. This might be throwing, but what if it keeps its enchantment? It totally does. Haste an item. When this gains haste, This gains +6 poison for the fight. Now this one hastes adjacent items. So what are we going to do? Well, I think that this gains haste for 1 second. It's just, honestly, jellyfish isn't doing it for me anymore. So jellyfish can stay. Everything else must go, like a bargain sale. Especially because you're on a 7-second cooldown at this point. 5 seconds for hasting one item for 2 seconds. I think that's still good. So even getting a dead enchantment, it's worth keeping. Okay. Now, what do I think about as getting deadly? I'm not very happy with it, but it is what it is. It could have been worse for sure. Charge adjacent items, multicast. It's just not as good as what we have right now. Charge another small item and burn a bit. No. Haste gets a... No. These items feel half-baked and underdeveloped, except for knife set, which feels insane. If both adjacent items are food, this has +1 multicast. We're talking 6-second, possibly 2 cast. That's not good. That's just not good. When this gains haste, it gains +20 damage for the fight. Jules, you gotta do better, man. She's in the kitchen, but let me tell you something. She is not cooking. Far from it. Much like a Spider-Man far from home. She's far from it. Salt, this is huge. Me when I pull down my pants. Sorry, go on. They have frogs, but I can't pick one up. Oh, that is huge. That is massive tech. We're fighting Slow Mac. Okay. I don't really know what this will do for the economy going forward. I mean, obviously, he got a really good crack in there with his giant fossilized femur. A second very good crack. You won't believe this one. Unfortunately, barely not enough. Which I'm very happy about. Okay, I mean, thus far, build's doing okay. This crit chance is probably what's keeping us in right now, because we can just crit off all of our poison and stuff. Transform your items into new items. I feel like I'm happy with Turbo Catfish. Barkin. What we got from Barkin? Nothing. Into. Ooh, precisely nothing. Now, when you slow charge this 2 seconds. Fuck. My body is a machine that turns good builds into losing builds. How do I make this work? Because all I need is poison, slow. Okay.
I'll show you those stumps back home. I'm gonna be a business tree.
Good for you, man. Gaining regen for the fight, we don't care about. Dead weights, we don't care about. Like, this is gonna seem insane, by the way. And if you're looking at this and saying there's no way it'll work, yeah, well, that's probably what they said to Einstein, man. But I don't think that stopped him. Because now, when this, trust me, I know that it looks really scuffed and probably worse. And honestly, it might be. But I just choose to believe that there's probably something that makes this work without having any explanation as to what it could be. Now, getting that is definitely a big part of it. Slowing 3 items instead. So, because now this will go off more and burn more. But burning more only matters for this guy who isn't part of the team. Yeah, that's true. Have you considered, shut the fuck up? Bet not. We'll try it against weapons platform and see how we're feeling. Because there's a chance this is just worse in every single metric. But I don't want that to be the case. Okay, freezings. It is pretty nice. By every metric that I'm measuring, which is just like any of the ones that even remotely matter, this is a worse build. Okay. So Lighthouse is gone, dead, and will never be seen again. Thoughts on this? Don't bother giving your thoughts. It will happen. Yeah, I think we're just too in on the weather vane for me to think that that could work the way that I want it to. Especially when compared to just like... This was also so succinct because of our haste cooldown, trickle down that we had. Sell skill upgrades. I don't really have any that I care about, but I'll pay 10 for more damage on this one. Ammo skills? Maybe. Crit skills? Maybe. But let's just see skills unique to Vanessa. When one of your weapons gains haste, if it already has haste, gains +10 damage. My weapons don't get hasted. Your weapons have +8 damage for each weapon you have. I don't have enough weapons for me to care about that. When you freeze, reload a weapon 1 ammo. I'm gonna do this so that way we have infinite ammo on mantis shrimp if a fight ever gets that prolonged. I don't think that it will. Sells enchanted items. This is a horrible time to say I have absolutely no fucking money. What do? Deals 40 damage? Well, I mean, realistically, I just don't care now, do I? Not that I could afford it anyways. I'm window shopping regardless. So. I wasted money on the lighthouse. The lighthouse ended up being a horrible choice.
Go ahead.
Sorry, that's on me. That's on me. And we're now a little bit set far behind because I don't know how I'll be able to recover that money going forward. Hopefully, oh damn. I mean, 1 weapon Vanessa is going to be pretty fast, huh? Sure is.
Land legs make you predictable. You move.
Burn equal to its damage. Yeah, if you have 1 weapon as the lifesteal, sure. And then, oh my god, just everything's enchanted. Heavy, when you use a weapon, slow it. He's, oh dear lord, what an efficient build. Looks like 1 weapon Vanessa's still pretty strong. I know you guys were probably doubting that, but enchanted item with damage effects. What happens if I put a damaging mantis shrimp? Double damage mantis shrimp, so it should also scale double damage, which sounds pretty good to me. Get a tool? Yeah, I mean, I'd like that, or to get a clue. Honestly, diamond shovel, I can see a lot of things that could go very well from that. In fact, I'm gonna sell those right now, and while we're at it, we can sell star chart. Yeah, I just don't think star chart's gonna have too much of a value going forward. I kind of just want to go trash titan to try and go for the, oh, but it's charged a large item. Fuck, I thought it was the trickle down one where using a medium would charge a small, using a large would charge a medium or something like that. That might not even be a skill. It's been a while, all right? I'm out of my Bazaar practice. I mean, still feeling pretty decent. Oh, this wasn't even the guy I was thinking of. What are we hoping for here? I really don't know. When you use the weapon to the left of this poison, I don't think that that's what I'm looking for, though. Decently confident on that one. Don't really want to transmute anything right now, unless I wanted a random diamond item that's medium, but there's a lot of bad mediums and very few that I care super hard for. So I'm down to just roll here, see what we can get. I want none of those even remotely, so thank you so much. That's a big option for me. Gold tier weapon we don't care about. Just give me loot. Most loot we can use. What do I think about gaining 3 regeneration? I think that, like, look, it's easy to say it won't matter, and that's just because it won't. So, like, yeah, I'd understand where you're coming from there. Medium items. We do have 2 medium items I would not mind getting upgrades on.
I'll help you find who does.
It's just burn with multicast. I just don't care too much. Like, it's not... don't put in the papers that I said it was bad, okay? It's fine. It's just also nothing. Lychee, probably a top 10 fruit of all time, so I completely understand why you name yourself after it. Definitely my favorite fruit flavor. But I don't think I've ever had lychee just as it exists. You're like shield and freeze. That's gonna be a rough one for us now, isn't it? But how do you win? What's your win con? Oh, you burn too. Oh, okay. Well, you burn a lot while we're at it. Okay. Holy shit. Whoa. No, this is a good build. We just simply don't stand a chance against it. And then everything gets frozen too. You have 244 regen? Holy shit, that was a strong build. Let's see what kind of enchantments we can get here. With poison effects. I think we do go poison. I think we go poison on the dock lines. Because then we're also able to remove this guy if we want. I guess he is hasting. Sells toys from any hero. Tatiana, I'm just not that interested in you. I'm going to transmute this into something else. When you use an adjacent item, burn 2. Adjacent items have +1 ammo. Honestly, I think I just like this more. When you use an adjacent item, haste it for 1 second. Yeah, no, I think I like that way more. Wait. When you use an adjacent item, burn 2. Wait. And then also hasted. Wait, that might be better. That could be pretty good.
Do you have any really?
I don't know, I'm hoping I can eke out one more victory at the very least so we can get the next tier up. I'm not seeing anything that's inspiring a ton of confidence for me to get that extra one, but let's fight the Volcus Enforcer, see what we're working with here.
Submit to cryophiltration.
Yeah. Because I remember Volcus can be a little bit of an issue. Let's see what we got here. Because now we're going to haste. So much haste on here. Holy. Because now it's perma-hasted. Because of the incendiary, it's perma-hasted, which is really nice. Oh my god. Whoa. Alright, maybe we're weak as fuck. Maybe I've done absolutely nothing to have a build that functions. Maybe I'm just like a piece of shit who should be put down. I don't know. Many thoughts on this. When you use another aquatic item, charge this 1 second. Are you aquatic? You're not. But maybe we just need a little bit of defense. And maybe the lighter's doing nothing. Because all it's doing at this point is charging Zorsid to go more. But I don't really care about Zorsid going more. Or as much, I don't think. I'm actually going to spend money on getting the gold chocolate bars. Even though it's hardly worthwhile. It scales up our pearl. Which I do think is worth something. And then I'm going to put +2 poison on this, which is obviously more than +2 overall. And we're fighting somebody else who's in a very similar situation to where we're at. Hopefully, we're stronger. I do have survivability now, in theory, with the pearl existing, though. A lot of big items I'm seeing. Okay, so you're just kind of like a go very fast build, which is what we're the weakest against because I need to go once before I'm strong. Now that I've gone once, I'm strong, but it just takes too long for us to get going. I mean, like, how do you potentially get this many skills when this is all I have? And I was choosing skills whenever I could, man. Like, what did I do wrong for skill economy? 6 wins, bronze victory. It's honestly insulting that you'd even call it a victory. Oh, that subscribe button really does fucking piss me off. Sorry. Seeing that after a fight, oh, that pisses me off to no end. You don't need to try and add. I'm already playing the game, man. It's like I'm getting a pop-up mobile ad after I play one. What will instantly open our one and only chest? Oh, it's a season 1 chest. Wait, they're actually different now. Probably because Mac's in the game. So they have new stuff in them. Clarence. Who's up Clarencing right now? Come on, guys. So if I play and go to expansions, Mysteries of the Deep. Okay, but then I don't have the gang, which includes Orange Julian. Your weapons gain +10 damage. When you gain gold, increase the damage bonus of this item by the amount gained. Okay, so he's a little, yeah. Calico, when you use another weapon, it gains 5% crit chance and steals double crit damage. Sure. When you haste or slow, this gains... I fuck with him because I love doing slow builds that do nothing. When you use a friend, haste it for 1 second, adjacent items are friends. Could have worked in the build we were just running. Old Salt Claw, when you haste or slow, this gains +5 for the fight. Not bad at all for being a small. Haste 1 vehicle, charge 1 tool, reload 1 ammo, item 1 ammo, a weapon gains. I mean, like, that's just pretty solid. I don't know. It seems too broad, but maybe I'm not thinking right. Card table seems absurd. Reduce the cooldown of your other items by 10%. Increase this item's cooldown by 4 seconds for the fight. Also seems really nice. It says +1 multicast for each friend you have. Haste an item, slow an item. Sure. I mean, seems really good for my favorite slow builds that do absolutely nothing. No, I fuck with it. It unlocks in the prize pass. It's not a great UI. If I had to give one complaint. Like, it's pretty hard to tell what I'm actually looking at here. Seasonal chest. The Dualtron expansion. Dualtron and then a bunch of bugs. Freeze an item for 0.5 seconds. Yeah, right, as though that's going to be balanced. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I've been wrong before. I'll say it. I'm bold enough to say it. Wasn't the entire point of a patch they had that freeze can only freeze items smaller than it? Why would you make an item that just freezes anything? Just wondering. Maybe that's only on enchants. When adjacent item hastes or slows, charge this 1 second. Okay, so these are probably just like built to go a little infinite, huh? Yeah, probably. When you use a friend, charge the core for 1 second and haste a large item for 1 second. Your Dualtron has the core type. Okay, so I get it. You're just kind of Exodiaing together. That's kind of a fun idea for the expansion. I'll give them that. Freeze an item for 1 second. Honestly, these seem way worse than the bugs. Haste the friend at the start of each day. Get a small friend from any hero. I mean, like, it's fine. I don't know. It doesn't seem anything crazy compared to some of the other stuff. Then you got the Vanessa expansion at rank 30. And then you can go all the way to get the Pygmalion diamond skin. Some people are going to want to do impure things. I can already see it. I know what the Bara furry artists are up to. Why? Because I'm the one who commissions them. Someone has to give them a job. All right. Pygmalion time. What is a good pig build? It's a great question. One that I don't think anybody has the answer to. Pig is kind of in the eyes of the beholder, I believe. We'll start with our enchanted item and see what we got from there. Haste an item. I feel like you gotta, yeah, turbo marbles just seem like the obvious choice. We get free haste by just using other items near it. It's when you use an adjacent item, charge us 1 second. Okay, I thought it used to be like when you use a small item, but maybe it is just adjacent now to make it a little more fair. We're starting with 14 gold. Lotto just seems horrible to start with. Buying this for spare change, it also seems horrible to start with. Realistically, everything here does not do anything. I mean, it already has 10% cooldown, I guess. Roll me once, shame on you. Yeah, man. Horrible. I guess we'll take the income. And then we'll haste shield, sure. I mean, what if I did this? What if I just did that? Then what? It would just kind of be horrible. Yeah. Shield equal to 1 times your gold, sure. I don't know. Nothing here works. But maybe it is just supposed to be then you just go this. Every 6 seconds, shielding and healing a bit so we can just out-sustain for right now. It's something. I don't know. Am I a big fan of it? No. Am I even a marginally small fan of it? Also, no. But it's something. Pyro, I guess. I don't know. It was between that or Kimono. And I know it's like, don't you actually have stuff right now that works with Kimono? I do. I heard Matchbox got nerfed. Dare I say, understandably so. But like, it kind of limits what I know what to do on Pig. This is also why I picked this guy. I knew Burn wouldn't be able to ever break through our shield. So it was going to be an easy and free win. And I know most people on day 1 are. I'm terrified of falling behind the curve. There's a big part of what happened on our last build. I refused to acknowledge that we couldn't keep doing the strongest fights because we were falling behind enough that we had to do the medium fights to stay on curve. And so by forcing large fights, I think I set myself behind. That one had no right to be a bronze victory, though. I could have absolutely at least made it a silver. I mean, hey, this is loot. That's a new type in the stash. That counts for something. Sells small items, why not? I mean, you gotta, unfortunately. Now, what do you do? When you heal, this gains 5 damage for the fight. Gonna do something a little controversial. Sell my ATM, which is down 2 types now. But I'm going to then put this one out, so we're at least healing, scaling it a bit, and doing something. It's not great. And we both know it's not great. I'm going to take the regen, because I don't think cargo shorts are long for this world. I know that dads are disagreeing with me right now. They're like, no, cargo shorts are never going to go out of style. Look, I hope you're right for your sake. Okay, so you just kind of shield a little bit. I guess I do too, so... You know, the pen's mightier than the sword or something. 5 regen. I mean, I just shield more and I have more going on. So we do win this, but it's going to be a while before we win it. So everybody go grab some popcorn right now. Go microwave yourself some. It's really going to change a lot for us going forward. Fuck yeah. I mean, look at this. We're breaking through now. We're breaking free. Dare I say we're soaring? We're flying. Holy shit. Wait, there might not be a star in heaven that we can't reach. Oh, hold on. The real gameplay is starting now. The sandstorm. I don't know. It's a very sluggish build right now, but it's day one pig. Not much I can do. We've got like the haste marbles are an insane enabler for us going forward. It's just a question of will salted slices be able to do anything to capitalize upon it. And I think a lot of people already have an answer in their minds, but I don't want you to say it out loud because I bet it's going to be a mean one. So don't say it out loud, please. Now this, unfortunate, it actually just makes that worse, but whatever. Teaches bronze skills. Hopefully it's plus damage for something. Plus 5% crit chance. When you use a tool, heal 5. I mean, then it's self-scaling for that, but honestly, all of these, even as bronze skills, are horrible. Leftmost weapon deals more damage. Here's the idea. You do this thusly, because now this is an 8.3 second cooldown. Honestly, I did think it would be better. I won't lie. In my mind. Ooh, when you use an adjacent item, charge this 1 second. Right. So like, then the idea must change. To what? Well, yo-yo should be out. And kind of like this. Because then it's when you use an adjacent item, charge this 1 second. When you use an adjacent item, charge this 1 second. They feed off of each other. They're creating a positive feedback loop. Do this thusly. I know there's only 1 damage. And maybe you're about to make the argument to me that actually you should do it like this. Wait. Your leftmost weapon. Oh, because you get the weapon type from that being in the thing, so it's got to be like that. But then it's a logic puzzle that's impossible to solve. Hold on. No, because you need another one adjacent to you, but so then it would have to be like this. But then that's missing. So you. Man, the cargo shorts suck. But I mean, at least for me right now. Okay, so then in that case, I think that we do just run it like this. Because at least that's something. Do we beat the Rogue Scrapper? I don't know, but I think we're going to go Covetous Thief instead. Just because I would love to get the Shadowed Cloak for Atlatl, or even the Grindstone for Atlatl. Both of those seem pretty good to me. Or even the Grindstone for Yo-Yo. Because Grindstone Yo-Yo could be doing some magic, honestly. In fact, I think it would be really funny to do. I think it could be a very fun build. Do I think it would be a very good build? I never remember claiming that even remotely. Now, could we have beat the far right one? Honestly, looking at the damage I'm dealing right now, I'm going to update my take. No. No, we could not have. We're barely going to be able to beat this one, and it's supposed to be easier. So I'm going to say probably not looking insanely great. The optics have been better. Now, the bright side is if we get Grindstone, we put Grindstone next to Cargo Shorts, then we start to get these kind of popping with each other. There's a lot that I'd really like to see. Sharpening Stone is so far from one of the things I would like to see right now. Upgrading a bronze tier item. See what we get off Yo-Yo upgrade. Now it's what? Just cooldown went down? Charges 2 seconds. Okay. So now we do this. Why didn't I put it on the Atlatl? Because I actually think this might be better. We'll see. Maybe I'm incorrect. Rare as it may be, it does happen. Gain 2 income over here. Why? We just need the money. Dooley who won day 1. That does scare me. Because Dooley can have some really breakout early performances. He's pretty loaded. I feel like this kills us. Just because I don't really do much yet. Yeah, I haven't even heard him yet. Well, okay, yeah. Just looking at the sheer amount of damage he just did to us, without even thinking about it, I'm pretty sure he wins. I fucked up. No, my positioning's horrible. This should be... No, it's just rough to do right now. That's a toss-up, because then it would get less charge on the Yo-Yo. Which is probably better to have more charge on. That's just, I mean, it's just a very good early loaded damage dually build. Getting a freeze item for free seems pretty good. Freeze an item for 1 second when you use a property, charge this 1 second. I'm not going to say it's out of the question. And I'll take 8 gold. 8 gold's not bad at all. Is it 100% in the question? No. In fact, I honestly think that there's an argument to be made that we just transmute here. Transmute the cargo shorts into something else. Dog. That's what I fucking think of your dog, man. Horrible options right now. Just like downright the putrid options. So insanely bad, I'm going to go Babbling Apprentice just to hopefully live.
I can do it.
Especially because this has been nerfed to no longer have 75 base damage. Now, it does have a 100% crit chance, which I don't remember it having, but... So maybe it's still pretty fucking good. And now I don't have any form of survivability. Why'd we get rid of the cargo shorts? I honestly thought there's no way that it goes worse. This is a reminder. It can get worse. Don't take that leap of faith. Your life can get worse. Remember that. Let me be a cautionary tale for you.
Please, don't tell Master about this.
I mean, what are we really even looking for here? Anything? Not really. I guess the vial of... Yeah. That's got to be the best option. Sell this. As much as I would love to go Mountain Pass, we need to get upgrades on the board yesterday. Way too long of a cooldown for not enough of a payoff on any of those. Fuck. I guess we can take the Lumbors. I don't know about this one. Ooh, this is not looking very promising. Just gonna put this out here so we have another weapon. Weapon pig? It's more common than you may think, but just as bad as you're imagining. If you have 5 or fewer items, I just don't. I'm just not gonna buy any of the skills, unfortunately. Some of them might be good going forward, but I don't know. Squeezing out every little drop of money that I have, that's the old Bazaar payment model, okay? New one's not going to be quite like that. 550 HP. Vanessa with more HP than me, more items. Yeah, this one's a little bit of a toss-up now, isn't it? As in, like, we just lose. Because you might be saying to yourself, no salted slices, look, you're about to win. And, like, I can see where you're coming from, but the issue is she has a second life outside of what's about to happen here, which is kind of where everything goes a little bit sideways for us.
Defeat does not defeat me.
But hey, we do win. Much to my surprise, we actually do eke out a victory. And eke it out we did. Especially because we were down a level. Upgrade a bronze tier item. Now, there's not really much that I care about right now. So honestly, between all of my options here, just give me a bronze tier skill. Because, like, the only bronze item I could upgrade is that or that, and it's not happening. Shield items, when you buy a weapon, gain 20 max HP permanently. That's something. It gives us a way to scale. We're going to go to sell small items. Buy any small weapons we see. Gain 1 regen, gain a little bit of burn. I don't think that's happening. This is +1 multicast for each property you have. Now, currently, I don't have any properties, but it might still be okay. I'm going to buy both of these. You have a multicast of 2, which means this is going to be double value on you. So it might just be like weapon spam Pygmalion. Welcome to the fucking world we live in. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. It's possible it's the world we live in. I don't think that it should be, but like, it's definitely seeming like it. I'm just gonna buy everything he has because I've got no direction in my life. I've lost all direction. We're gonna travel almost anywhere. I would love to see Pearl's dig site, but honestly, small and large items I could get behind because there's a couple things that could really tie this together right now. None of you help. When you freeze shield, freeze an item, and then whenever you use a property, I mean, it would be something, but is it something that we care about? And I think, unfortunately for me, the answer is definitely not. In any world do I care about that. I'm going to change this thusly. We still don't have any properties, but it's better than nothing. Beast of Burden is... This has the types of items you have. This has +1 multicast for each type. I'm not going to be running it, unfortunately. I don't think we beat the Prince. I know we beat Blood Reef. Sounded a little hesitant there. I'm not certain if we beat Blood Reef, but I would like to beat Blood Reef. Now, I know he gets seconds of invulnerability, but I don't think that that's going to matter much. And then we do have some healing, which is going to be scaling this one up at least. Because it's golden now. I mean, that's worth, I don't know, something at least. Much? Not really, but it's worth something. It's a pretty slow build. But Pig doesn't really have fast builds. I just don't think that it's doing anything, though. The question is, how do you get out of this spiral that you find yourself in? It's not just like, oh, I can comment on how you should be doing better. Yeah, of course I should be doing better, but I don't think that I've got a way out right now. Item to the left of this game's crib, we don't care. Honestly, should have saved that to sell to somebody else, but whatever. Transform your items into something new. This could be the start of something new. It's a fun idea, but I don't think we're doing it here. What else do we have? What is this? Start of each day, get a truffle. If you have a property, get a second truffle. No, I won't be doing that. I would be spending 2 to reroll. Fuck, man, what's this one? Burn equal to this. When you sell a property, it gains 1 value. No.
Hey, that's okay.
Nah.
It's been nice talking to you.
Like, I'm trying to give some stuff the benefit of the doubt. I just don't see how that one's useful. And maybe that shows that I'm the closed-minded individual here. See what JJ's got for us. No reason to buy sell cargo shorts anymore. There used to be. No reason to buy much of these. I mean, that's an upgrade technically. Then your heals gain plus 10 heal when you overheal charge this. We're not going to be overhealing though. I still think that like what we're doing here is okay. I think Atlatl might be like not great, but it is scaling somewhat. I mean, brass knuckles definitely aren't doing anything. So like you could argue sell brass knuckles, fucking get the revolver off your field, and then put these bad boys in. And then what do we put next to the other one? 5 seconds on this bad boy is probably your best option. I don't know. Do I think this is a strong build? No, not at all. I think a Vanessa can probably run over me, call me a name, you know, like a slur of sorts, and then I don't really get to do anything. Because she's just going to go faster. She has a fiery cutlass. Yeah, and more HP than me. Oh, and you also already have the new items, which makes me think that you're like at least decent at the game, or you've been playing it a lot on this patch, which is far more than I can say for myself, which is very terrifying for me. Yeah, I'm already getting gunned down in the streets, so that's not great. But she doesn't use paint, and so that's probably something that I haven't been considering. Yeah, what am I doing wrong? I mean, it might be just that I don't know how to play Pig. First time you freeze, haste an item, I never get to freeze. Right, most weapon has more damage. I mean, we didn't get our income yet, so I guess that's the only option unless I want to sell out everything. We've got to find something to get us out of the hole that we're in currently. Get a weapon. I mean, obviously you're doing nothing. When you shield, charge this 2 seconds on a Armadillo. Armadillo could work. I'm not going to drop him yet because it doesn't feel fair to him. What are we looking at here? Halliday is probably gone. I don't like Revolver. I mean, the weights are definitely going to be gone. So what are you? Property, when you freeze, your shield items get +5 shield for the fight. Then we can upgrade the bird and gain multicast on it. So I'm honestly gonna put you out. I'm trying to come up with a build here. Fuck the Atlatl. When you shield, charge this. Shield, and then your shield items gain. Armadillo could fit into something we're doing here. Lumbors are gone. Kukri could stay for now, just because it looks like the bird's here to stay also. If the bird's here to stay, bird should be over here instead. And then what are we going to put next to it? When you use a property, charge this 1 second. Then we've got freeze synergy going. Armadillo, in theory, shooting decently fast. In theory being the key word there. Boomerang might help us. And then I think we're good for now. It was a big pivot, and am I too much stronger because of it? Maybe not, but let's check it out just against Sabretooth. Why? Because I don't trust myself against anything else, and I want to guarantee some value from the fight we're about to go for. And Diamond Fangs is a really good skill. Not to mention, if we get a shiny Fang, I'm also very happy because I think it could slot in really nicely. We've got decent freeze synergy going on. Obviously, we don't have Armadillo shooting here because I want to get extra drops. So, like, we're missing out on a smidgen of value there compared to how it would feel against a player. But realistically, I just don't think this does anything right now. Well, I guess it doesn't do much. It's not that it doesn't do anything, but I've been more impressed before. We do get 2 loots here. What's the other one we got? When we sell this, our leftmost weapon will gain more damage. The one we'd like to get damage is probably the yo-yo. Sell the pelt also while we're at it. Put Armadillo back in. Your shield item gains shield for the fight. Look, I just don't care. Again, we should be saving those for a merchant who's going to buy them at a higher value. That is true. Just give me a random skill. Fuck it. Your shield items have plus 5% crit. So pig skills might just not be that great. Transform your items into something new. I just don't think I want to.
There's a special promotion today.
What do we have here? Your heal has plus heal. No. No. You know, this has the types. We could make that technically into a property if I put a property in my backpack. Like, if you were to come out and exist. Thusly.
What else can I get for you?
Because if I put it here, that's also bad. Yeah, because it counts as a weapon now, which kind of sucks. But, like, I'm down to give up some damage on one of them. Well, honestly, you can just move it like that. But the whole idea here is now I'd be able to do this, and then it's a property. Yeah, it's a property. For each property you have. This is a property, and it does not get multicast for it. You might say that doesn't make much. Well, now it has X3, which makes even less sense because this is no longer a property. I don't know either. And now it has X2. The bird is a little bit of an enigma. Scholars can't decide why the bird works the way that it does. And I'm not here to figure it out either. 800 health. Okay, so you somehow have less HP than me, and you're all in on shield. Now, I don't know if I actually beat him, though, is the issue, because I'm all in on healing, but he's going to kind of, like, just try to one-shot me, which makes it pretty hard for me to out-heal it. I am scaling in combat, though, which is nice, while also keeping his shield as low as I can. And the lower his shield is, obviously, the better for us, because his biggest source of damage is based off how much shield he has. So, honestly, I think this is a matchup that's in my favor. Both of us are doing nothing, though. Both of us are probably in a little bit of a spiral where we're trying to find our way out. And, like, my way out might not even include both of these items that I kind of based everything around beginning. Because, like, we are doing a pretty good shield freeze kind of something over here. Cargo shorts, I don't think is long for this world, but it's along for the ride right now. 5 items to sell at random. I mean, like, that's an idea. Not one I'm going to go with, but it's an idea. Silver tier item. Freeze 1 item. This has +1 multicast for each adjacent property. Now, does that fit? Probably over cargo shorts, I would argue. Because yeah, you're a property yourself. So if I sell this, put this out here, you can still sit over next to these guys. I mean, I guess I didn't have to sell the cargo shorts, but I'm not going to be running them, I don't think. Non-weapons, that includes properties last time I checked. To start each day, get 2 spare change. I just don't like it for a bronze tier. Like, I'm not against it. Bootstraps is huge to get here. We are broke as hell. We are the brokest pig you'll ever see. That's also very true, but that's why we can just go Pearl's Dig Site and get something that sells for a lot. Check this shit out. Gold sells for 8. Sure.
Who were the people who left these things?
Take that. Drop this. Armadillo might not even be long for what we want to do. I don't know. I don't know. It might still stick around. Now, what do I take out for now? Maybe you, and then we just kind of run something like this for right now. It's an idea. It's a living. Foreman, I honestly think we go too slow to beat. So I'm just going to go Zookeeper, get a little bit less money, but make up for it in the fact that I can get an extra loot drop from having Boomerang on the field. Whether or not that is the correct call, Honest to God, I have no clue. If I knew what the correct call was, I don't think I'd be down here in bronze. I think I'd be far away from here by now. I would have left this accursed place. But hey, he can't hurt us, so that's worth something. I mean, it is the weakest AI we could fight, and it almost went to Sandstorm. That's also because we have Boomerang out instead of our synergy enablers, so take that for what it's worth. We already got 2 items. What? Oh, because we have Piggles too. Okay, give something sell value, then sell it. Honestly, I'm just going to drop this because we're running out of room. And then what was the item you gave me? It was Leech. Leech does what, per se? When you poison this game's damage, and then, okay, so, like, we don't care. I'm going to drop Armadillo, I think. No, I don't want to drop Armadillo. No, I definitely don't want to drop Armadillo. I want to drop Armadillo. It would take so much to upgrade. I don't want Bootstraps hitting it. Honestly, I'm going to drop that one too, just because I really do not want Bootstrap to hit either of those. And then we are going to take this bad boy. Go to here. That's economic items. That could be something we care about. What the fuck? Golden silk scarf. Your non-weapon items have +1 value. Huh. So if I buy this, it's money multiplication, correct? Because now those all have +1 value. I don't mind that at all. +2 sell value on this, plus boop, and then we drop this one too. It's just a nice way to keep money up, I suppose. I'll take that, honestly, because now if we also go chocolate bars, apropos, if we go chocolate bars as we currently are, I can just buy 5 bronze chocolate bars, which are not weapons, and get myself $4. Scaling the silk, do I care? Horrible order. Oh my god, I forgot to move the thing next to it. Whoops. Well, that might cost us the entire round. Well, we're fighting a diamond dually who has about as much HP as us, if not more, and is realistically, would the extra freeze help? Yes. Would it have made a difference in this fight? I'm gonna say probably. Actually, probably. He's kind of just out damaging us in every metric. Nah, even if something else was frozen, look at his HP currently. What the fuck would that matter? No, I don't think so. Maybe Dooley's back on the menu. Maybe Dooley's kind of crazy again. That's awesome. When Dooley's good, Dooley players get to have fun. Upgrade a silver or lower tier item. Maybe, but honestly, just give me like a silver skill, and I think I'm happy.
Maybe someday we'll
Never mind. No, I'm very sad, honestly. You ever notice Bootstrap is literally the shy cross V pose type shit? Hold on, let me see it. Oh my god, it totally is. It's like, hey, is it okay if I upgrade your items? Yeah, I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from. Also, disclaimer for you, because you just opted in. I am sick, so I'm playing like really horribly, but that's okay. Because like it's really about the journey, not the destination or something like that. Well, these are free and potentially value, but more than anything, they are just counting towards bootstraps, which I think I'm very happy with, and it can't be bad for us. Every single gumball we get has some form of good value to it, so long as, yeah, we won't be hitting bootstraps here, so we're fine. Okay. My streamer's a god, he'd never lose. Wait, you're right. Wait, I totally forgot about that. Let's lock in. We can probably beat Joyful Jack, but the fact that I have to say probably about it does not inspire a lot of confidence for me. Quite the opposite, might I say. What are we looking for? I mean, Bushel could work in our build, because then we've got something else scaling Kukri, but I mean, like, Kukri's just not good, right? So putting your eggs on a basket, or putting all your eggs in a basket that doesn't make any sense to have your eggs in the first place, is probably not the way we're supposed to be going forward. I think Yo-Yo's doing absolutely fucking nothing for us. At least the bird is giving us some survivability. Our freezes are also doing next to nothing aside from scaling the shield that we get, but it takes so long for that shield to even remotely come close to mattering that it does make you wonder, like, what the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. We barely win, but that shows just how big the issues in our build are. So what are we hoping for here? I mean, I did say the basket's probably the best one. When you shield charge this 1 second, yeah, I don't think that it's gonna do much for us though. Let's look at some medium items and see what kind of stuff we can get going. Grindstone, none of those help too much. You could say that, oh no, but the other one does. Not really. Property to the left of this, we don't care. When you sell 10 items. So what we're gonna do here is sell that and then buy this just so something gets upgraded. Of course it would hit the silk, you motherfucker. Well, maybe the silk has a reason to be out. Every 8 seconds gaining that much shield. I could see that having like a reason to exist. I mean, maybe you could also say that every 7 seconds you should just be using, but then, okay, because these kind of like trigger off of each other. So I really do think that those should both stay out. But then it does beg the question, what would the silk be out over? And I think the answer is over both of these. But like, what does it fix? Well, that's a great question. Not much.
Never debase my wares by
There's definitely not much that's getting fixed by this.
remorseless.
When you use a property, this gains plus 20 damage, as opposed to healing gaining plus 15. But this is 5 seconds, 3 heals, versus 5 seconds and 7 seconds for 3 casts. So when you compare them, this is technically scaling faster, even though this one scales for more. We'll hold on to it because we might pivot into more property-oriented ideals, but I don't think that it's going to help too much. I really don't think... Yeah, I don't think it's the answer, but I really don't know if I have an answer for Pig. Because if I don't play Crook Pig, I have no clue what I'm doing. I understand Crook Pig. That's who gets me. That's my guy. What are we looking for here? I don't even know what this item does. I mean, he's got 65 regen. I'm gonna say we probably just lose. I'm back for a moment to see how it's going. Not well. Not well at all. I tried to go for like a freeze idea that's not working out, but I also haven't got anything else that I can really pivot into right now. So it's currently going horrible because I just didn't want to do Crook Pig for the 30th time because it's the only pig build I know how to do. But turns out there's a reason I'm a one-trick pony. I'm really good at that one trick. Every other trick ends up like that. Yeah, it's not looking very positive for us. I'm sure I can figure something out. Your weapons deal plus 20. While your enemy has more health, your items cooldowns. When you use a property, your weapons gain plus 10 damage. Reinforced steel could work because we are using 2 properties decently often. I mean, there's a few items that could save this. I agree. I just don't know what they are. That's kind of my issue, right? Like, I have this one, which might be worth having in over the Kukri right now, but like, it's a 9-second cooldown as opposed to the 8-second. And then I have gold bootstraps. Why isn't the glove near any properties? Glove doesn't need to be near any properties. It's just when you use a property. These are both properties also. So like just using properties charges it. It doesn't have to be adjacent ones. Yeah, because like this one needs to be adjacent to another property. And I'm looking for another property that could work with it. And you could even argue that I should just buy this as another property to keep it scaling. It used to be when you use properties freeze. Yes, yeah. I don't think it's as good, but... Because, like, I don't care about this one getting value, but it is another medium property, so that's something at least. I just don't love it. I just don't love it. I mean, we gotta buy that. You simply must. I'm actually going to drop the boomerang to buy it. Even though boomerang's free value, we just can't even slot it in, because whenever I try to slot it in, we just kind of lose. Sell this for 1. Narwhal's never going to see the light of day. Neither are... Well, Ointment's definitely not going to see the light of day. Bandages, 5 seconds. It would scale the Kukri again, but I don't know if I care. Do I? I might. There's 5 more gold and we get an upgrade. So then in that case, I'm just going to sell it and buy, like, Lemonade Stand. And the one that just got upgraded is... Oh, Snow Globe got upgraded. That's probably pretty good. Heal equal to 5% of your max HP when you use a small item permanent... Or when you sell a small item permanently, gain the max HP. We'll hold it down like this for now. I think that, like... I don't know. I don't know what I need. Aside from everything, obviously. Currently, nothing is working in my favor, but that's largely my own fault. We could transmute something. Like, we could transmute the golden silk scarf. Because all I care about this one is having your non-weapon items gain +1 value because it's free. Is better than freeze Mac in some cases. Yeah, I think I'm just missing some of the enablers / don't know how to pilot it because it's my first time really going all in on a freeze build. So I'm not going to blame the build or the items. I might even have a good setup, but I'm just not using it right. Okay. So I don't think Yo-Yo's coming back out. I kind of want to just take a guess or take a random chance at rolling it. Your small items have +1 value. Not great, but it does work while we're in here. So that is free money. Now, why'd we take that random shot? I just kind of felt like we had to do something. And if that rolled into something that was really good for us, we would have been very happy. I don't think we could beat the largest one, but if I can't beat the middle one, then I've definitely got even larger issues than I thought. That's kind of where I'm at with this one. But I think we'll be able to beat this one. At the very least. Especially because a lot of it's burn and we're in theory shielding. Okay. Emphasis on in theory, I suppose. Yeah, our freezes aren't doing much. I guess it's also because we don't have any freeze skills. So, like, freeze is all well and good, but I need something that makes that freeze matter. And then also our kukri just scales so slowly. Yeah, I think we just lose here again. We don't lose. But that kind of shows why against a player we would definitely lose.
I've come too far to let you stop me.
I've come too far to let you stop me? I don't know about that, man. We're doing nothing. Rocket launcher's probably out. I think that the scarf, it doesn't have to go. I don't want to say anything insane such as it has to go. That's not right. I should have transformed the turbo marbles because a turbo something else could have been better. That's true. That's true. We're going to go here, but not because I think the gumballs are very helpful, but just because this actually gets us econ with the way our items are set up. We sell these for 2 after buying them for 1. I don't know if anybody else there is an economist, but that's actually called buying low, selling high. So it's pretty worth just to get free money from this. It's plus 10 gold for going here, which I think is decently worthwhile, considering we were kind of a little bit strapped for cash. And it does scale the golden silk scarf. That's true. But, like, let's be honest. We don't really care that it does. That's just a nice little collateral bonus from it. Now let's go check medium items, I guess. I mean, Monster Ranch could have the snowflake, so I guess we go here. Does not have the snowflake. It doesn't really have anything that we care too much about. I guess we can reduce a cooldown by a percentage. Which cooldown are we going to reduce? Probably Snow Globe, because getting that to multicast more matters a lot to us. And then each time we're selling, we're also gaining permanently plus 10 max HP. So it's something. Now, we haven't. You probably lose here. I've lost pretty much everything. My wife took pretty much everything, so it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, I think Vanessa will just go faster than we scale, especially because this looks like 1 item Crow's Nest Vanessa. This is 1 item Long John Crow's Nest Vanessa. All she has to do is kind of like crit twice and we're done. I mean, fucking look at that. 7-second cooldown Long John. Maybe if we're lucky, we can like perma-freeze a smidge. Never mind, we're the most unlucky gamer of all time. They all just hit the fucking diving weights. Good news, guys. Dive weights got frozen. Insane for us. I mean, that's honestly, in theory, the build that we would counter, and we completely got blown out by it. So that does not inspire a lot of confidence. Enchant an item with haste effects. Yeah, give me a hasted snow globe because it has multicast. Or a hasted bird because it has multicast. Bird goes off more, so I'm going to put it on the bird. So that bird is now just our haste enabler. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Just give me a silver tier loot, I guess. Gunpowder. I don't even know if I have a single item that is ammo related. Like, I guess there's slingshot, but I'm not going for slingshot build. Now, non-weapons, we could get something. Bird goes off more, but bird is small and not a freeze item that could work in future builds. That is true, but since properties seem to care a lot about freeze, I could see bird sticking around. When you freeze, this gains burn for the fight. Now, maybe this is what we're looking for. And we've been a burn build all along. I was just too blind to see it. What is this? First time you fall below half health, freeze all other items for 3 seconds. When you freeze, charge this 4 seconds. Burn it. Okay, so that's like what we're looking for, right? Like that's the payoff. Yes. This seems to be the answer. We found the build. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. So what are we going to drop? Honestly, fuck the marbles. I know it sucks to get rid of a turbo thing. This one we don't need. Is it 48? It's 48. Remember that bird that I just got? Remember how I like just got this bird with turbo? I think that the bird might be out. But I'm going to drop the loupe first. And then we've got this, which also has upgraded this one from bootstraps. And so now this is the only one left that we have to hit, or lemonade stand. But now I think we're on to something. Now, is this going to be an optimal? I don't know. So this is the reason why I kept the bird. Because now we can just, like, peep what another one could be. Turbo Piggles. Sure, why not? After all, why not? Why shouldn't I run Turbo Piggles? So. I feel like we might be able to beat this guy now. You can target transform that. Target transform what? I'm gonna try this just as a full fucking flex of are we strong. And if not, well then fuck me. The turbo small. Oh yeah. No, that's why I'm like, we can just keep kind of going off of this and see until we get something that matters. Because here dude, the freeze now is way better. And this is already scaling so much more. The burn's looking actually efficient. We're able to kill an entire turtle-based heal build before Sandstorm closes in. That's so much better. All right, so this was like the missing puzzle piece. So. Oh, so now we have like infinite turbo stuff. Okay. Sells toys from any hero, extract, or chocolate bars. The infinite is right there. I know. I just need to, like, an enchantment. Hopefully the next enchant's better. Yeah, no, I think I threw by not putting haste on Snow Globe. If haste was on Snow Globe or even on Booby Trap, I think we'd be doing way better. That's on me. I kind of threw. You were right. I should have thought about which one's better for the future. I think I might sell golden. No, you know what I might sell? Oh, but bootstraps would level up this, and steam ladle leveling sounds very appetizing to me. How much more do I need to sell to level it again? 21 gold spent. Okay. So let's just go here and start spending. Because, like, then we get... We'll start with, like, a buy this, sell this, because that keeps us at exactly 8. Buy this, and then it should give us 1. Yeah, when you sell this, get spare change equal to the value. I sold 1 and did not get 1 spare change. Okay, that's fine. We could sell one of the Piggles. We could even just sell the golden silk, but I do like everything getting +1 value. It's really helping us go up the chain because I want to be able to get rid of bootstraps, and I can get rid of bootstraps after I spend 13 more gold. So what do? We pray for gumballs and we move on. No gumballs, nothing we really care about. There's something we care about. And it is... What do I sell here? The shield tent usually isn't in freeze builds. This one? Yeah, but like... I like it because it's a property. So it gets booby trap going. And it gives the 3 multicast for snow globe. So unless I could find something... Unless I could find another medium property that I like and can slot next to Snow Globe, I want to keep it like this for now. So I think what I sell here might be lemonade stand. Yeah, I think I sell lemonade stand here. I know it sucks to lose our HP scaling there, but I do think it's worthwhile because then we can just put +2 burn on this, and this goes off the most. Enchant an item with damage effects. I don't think we care for damage, so I'm going to go. Now, you could say you care about damage on Private Hot Springs. I'm going to take a random enchant on Private Hot Springs. Now, that seems really good compared to damage. That seems very good compared to damage. Because now this goes off way more. We are a bit low HP for a pig. Damage effect on dome for scaling damage. That's true. I guess I should think about how an enchant could work. But I do think having way more poison go off could still be really good for us. This build is faster and is going to hurt. Just so we're completely clear with each other. This is going to hurt really, really, really bad. But we're getting close to just...
Fall like a boulder.
It went... That's so sad. It went off while it was frozen, man. While it was frozen, they shot me twice and crit both times. That's so unlucky. Getting shot to death by a frozen item? Oh, that sucks, man. That's just bad luck. I don't know what to say about that. That's some bad luck. Like, I played bad in the early game, but there, damn. Damn, that sucks. Welp, subscribe. I hate that button so much. That button pisses me off. All right, if you guys want the truth, I could potentially do one more run. However, you know how I said I'm still like a little bit sick? I may or may not be about to lose all of my insides. So I think that I might end stream and go to the bathroom for about an hour. Keeping it precisely $1.50 with you. Dang, missed everything. I really actually, like, I do want to keep going, but I'm unironically feeling like it's about to just shoot out of both ends. So I'm gonna, like, go to the bathroom now. If you'd like, I can get into more detail. All right, I don't mind at all. Here, hold on. Oh, nah, because, like, I haven't shaved because I've been sick. So I look like a Minecraft YouTuber right now. Thank you for the stream, though. Well, we'll still open it up. Oh, I don't think it'll pop up. No, it doesn't look like it does. I guess it's because I was just using it for VTube Studio. Okay, that adds up. Oh, well. See you guys. I will be back Saturday for Metaphor, and then Monday for normal streams.